So overcomers, if you've ever desired to make money on Amazon, this is one of the best-selling things that you can do on Amazon, anything that has to do with activity books. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can start making this kind of products and sell on Amazon. So the first thing is to go to canva.com. So what we are going to be doing today, you can use a free version to create the book, but you just need to make sure that you don't use any pay item in your book. If you don't have Canva, I will encourage you to use my link down below to sign up to Canva, and you'll have a 30-day free trial. So you come here to customize, make sure this is in inches. Our book is going to be 8.5 by 11. So you create. So after you create, you have this blank page. The first thing I want you to do is to go to File, and here in File, you go to Setting. You make sure that all these things are ticked. You just click on it and it's going to tick it. So now the reason why we are doing that is so that we are able to see the margins. So at this point, you can see the margins of this page. Now the next thing that I want you to do is to go to Element and just type shape, but I have mine here. So I'll just click on this, and now that it's here, I'll pull it and make sure that I don't go beyond that line. The next thing that we are going to do, you come to this color, you just click and you remove the color, and then you come here and make sure you increase the border so that it's going to be visible for you. If you want to increase the size, you can change it here 5 or whatever you want. Just make it so that it's visible. Now if I click out, we can see our visible line. The next thing that I'm going to do is to come to text. Now I'll type school write. So you click enter. These are different fonts that you can use when it comes to your educational content. You can use all these fonts. These are like the best fonts that you can use for educational content. So I'm going to use this one. So when I click here, I'll type something like capital A, then I type small a. So I'll pull it out. So you just pull it like this. Then I'll bring it inside here and just make sure it fits. So I feel like the gap between this capital A and small a is too much. I'm going to come here and then I'll reduce the spacing here to negative. You can just come here and put like -70 or -60, -80, just how it fits you. It's good you do that so that you know exactly what the distance is, so that when you are making the other letters like B, C, D, you know what you are going to put. So now we have our letter. The next thing we have to do, let's say you want to do A for ant, you just type ant there. You come to C all and you search for the one that like this one. You can take this and then you just bring it here. You see overcomers, our book is already coming out. It's looking beautiful already. Another thing that you can do is that you can come to text. Since you've already used this font, I prefer to just use that. You can click here and then type ant here. So just make it a little bit bigger and then bring it under the ant. When you see this line, when you start seeing these lines, it's aligning your text well. Some other person can decide to use A for apple. You just come and then you choose any apple that you like. You can choose this and use, or you can come here and choose this one and use. So it just depends. So the next thing I want you to do is to come back to text. So when you come to text, you just take this one that has these lines. You click on it. You can now type A space, you just type like that. Now you just increase the size so that it's visible. You just make it to make sure that it aligns with the page very well. Then when you have that, the next thing is just to copy and then adjust it. So you just take your time and make sure that everything is aligning very well. And when you see these lines, you know that it's aligning well. Now we have our first page. So when you are making a book like this, it's so good to give the kids varieties. When there are varieties in the book, the kids will be able to learn different skills, and of course the parents will also be happy that their kids have many options. So you need to make sure that you think about those kind of things. So another thing that you can do, you can just come here and duplicate the page. And what I always do is that I just delete these ones. Then I come here, instead of this big A, I change it to small letters. So now we have big letters and small letters. You just copy it and do the same thing. Another thing you can do is that you can come here, instead of big letters here, you just do small letters. So we have big letters and small letters. So you can just group it and then you can bring it here. So right now we have these big letters, small letters, we have it mixed here, and we have it like this. So this is just A that we have made in different ways. So another way you can present it is to come here, you click on the A like this. So you go to effects and then you can come here, you use this. With this, you can even actually teach kids how to write this. You can come here and type lines. So you can come here and you take a line like this one, bring it up, just make sure you rotate it and fix it. So when you take the arrow, you just put them like this, how I've put them, and then you can number it 1, 2, 3. So you get the number, you just go to text, and then you can take any of this subheading, you write the number inside, let's say 1, then you pull it to wherever you want it to be. Then, so for this A, you can also show them how to write it. You can just come to element and type curves. So you can take like a curve like this, and then you just put it here. You make sure you adjust everything, and it looks like this. So at this point, if you want to change your arrows or make them look fancy, you can click on them. You just come here. You can either change any of these however you want them to be. You can increase the width. You know, you can just make any changes so that it makes your book look unique. So my overcomers, I'll encourage you to really take your time to design your book so that you can have the best-selling books. So these are different ways that I've shown you how to make A. So you can go ahead and make B, C, D. So when I create my books, another thing that I do, I make it more like an activity book so that when a parent buy one, they will have interest to buy another one, right? I can put like word search inside. I can take like 5 simple words that start with A. So A like ant, apple, and then take those words and make like a simple word search book, because this book is just for kids between age 3 and 5. I take those words now. I also make like a simple word search book, and then when I do that, I do the same for B. And then sometimes too, I can put like apple, put like ant, and then tell the kids now, circle the elements that start with A, circle the things that start with B, you know, just give them all those different options. Okay, you tell me, my overcomers, if you are buying a book, somebody just make a book like this, and then another person makes a book that has different varieties of activities, which one will you like? What review will you write on those books? And so those are the things that you need to make to stand out. You need to do these things so that when a customer buys your book once, they'll want to come back over and over and buy all the other books that you are creating in your shop. So that is one of the secrets. You know, for you to go far, you need to take an extra mile. You need to be different. You need to make something outstanding. So it's not just about you creating books and publishing. You need to make sure that it stands out. So overcomer, if you don't yet know how to create a word search book, watch out for the next video. I'm going to be showing you step by step how to create a word search book in the easiest way possible. So at this point, when you are done, you have something like this, or however you design it. When you are done with your book, you come here to share, and then you go to download. You make sure that it is here on PNG print, then you click here on download and you download your book. So that will be in a PDF format. If you don't know how to continue from here to be able to upload your book on Amazon or Etsy, you know, you can sell these pages, single pages like this on Etsy, and you can sell the book on Amazon. So just click on any of these 2 videos and you'll be able to learn how to upload on any of your preferable platforms. Love you all so much. I pray that God will continue to help you. God will continue to teach you the strategies that you need. Please let me know your struggles in the comment section. Let me know what other video that you want me to make, and I'm going to make them for you, my overcomers. Love you all so much. Bye bye. When time has passed, I owe you all, 'cause I could not bring myself to try. And